chances are with Conte gone, Dave, we could be switching to a back four, or maybe we might stick with the same back five with the likes of Stellini and Mason in charge. But Sessegnon, I think, is somehow coming back, maybe, I think, soon, like in the beginning of April, maybe be the new left wing back, or at least be the left wing back to take place for Ben Davies' absence. But would you rather maybe promote someone like a Charlie Sawyers rather than persist with a Sessegnon or a Perisic, which we have already seen this season has been, I mean, less than subpar?
Well, I mean, Jack, I'll kick this off with what's the definition of insanity? Trying the same things and expecting different results. Where I'm at with this is, look, we know what we're going to get from Perisic there. It's also sort of been brought out over the last few weeks that he might not be here beyond this season. He's maybe looking to get back to Italy or move on somewhere else. So there's no point in persisting with him unless it's on these most bases. And with Ryan Sessegnon, the guy's absolutely dreadful. He's completely regressed since he was 17. He's now 22, 23, and he's a shadow of the player that we first brought in here. He's not good enough defensively, and especially going forward, which you would think going forward shouldn't be a problem because he used to be a winger and he used to score and assist goals. However, the injuries, he's had a lot of injuries. It's obviously dented his confidence. It's obviously affected his growth as a player. And for me, there's no point in persisting with these sort of guys. So why not give someone like Charlie Sawyers a promotion and put him in there? Where I'm at right now, Jack, I'll be honest, I want top four and I'd like top four. But I'm also not really fussed right now whether we get it or not. Where I'm at, you look at a lot of what's come out. I think it was Jamie Donnelly's father said earlier on in the season, what's the point of anyone being in the academy if there's no pathway into the first team for them? Even when they carry injuries, suspensions, they're not putting any of the youngsters on the bench whatsoever, and it's kind of like, I agree with that, and it's been a huge problem, and I'm surprised it took so long for anyone, whether it be a parent, whether it be a player, or even a coach, to speak out on the situation, because, Dennis Serkin so famously left
out and took it right out of my mouth.
Ben Davies, I think, and I'm not sure, I think Sessegnon was out, or Reguilon was out injured at the time. And myself and Marcelo used to sit there screaming, just give Serkin a chance. Even in Europe, in the early rounds of Europa League, give the guys a chance. I'm sick of persisting with the same things and getting the same results. We see it with the cup competitions, Jack, especially away from home. Davies has been one that's played a lot of them. And you get the same sort of results. You get the same things thrown back in your face, where it's either you struggle to beat them or you end up coming away, which mostly is the case, coming away with an embarrassing defeat. So if they don't want to be there, don't persist with them. Get a young guy in and give him a chance, and let's see what he can do. Start showing that there is a pathway into the first team for some of these young guys. For all you know, he might end up taking the opportunity. I mean, Ollie Skip has grasped the opportunity of Bentancur being out, and look what way he's kicked on. Now, I know people are going to say, Dave, Ollie Skip had a loan out, this, that, and the other, and I get it. But my point is what's the point of persisting with Sessegnon, being frustrated, talking about the same things we always talk about with the guy? Just put something fresh in there. If you're going to sack a manager and go with something, well, I wouldn't say fresh because it's not fresh, let's be honest, but you've sacked the manager. But I'm at the point now, we need to start freshening things up at Tottenham. So don't persist with someone we already know what the problems are. Bringing in a youngster, at least if that youngster's making that mistakes, you can handle it. Unlike someone like Sessegnon, who's been around, he's had loans in Germany, he's played in the Premier League now, and when he was younger, he's played the Champions, he's got a lot of experience under his belt, and he's just not good enough.